What's going on, guys? The Smash Direct is now 2 days away, and we are here because we are sharing our inputs on what we think is going to happen, our expectations for Cloud, and much more.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff is going to be going down next Tuesday. I mean, it's definitely going to be a ride. So
Yeah,
let's get into it.
the hype train is definitely churning, but, anyways, the main thing that people are wondering is about characters.
Yeah, I
With
mean,
the ballot finished, it should be the time that we hear our ballot winner, or winners, that is.
well, I don't know. Like, winner, I don't know. Like, are we still know if they're like how they're doing this. Like, are they doing it like the character with the most votes getting in, or is it who Sakurai thinks is best fit for the game? Like, if someone gets number one, Sakurai doesn't think they're fit for the game. Is he going to skip over them? Like, how much fan service are we talking about? It's like, well, we don't know.
That's true. I think that it's became a very popular opinion that it's not number one votes, or else we could be seeing Shrek or Goku get in. But it's
Yeah, well, those are
based
a lot. I
off
don't know.
of what Sakurai thinks, also with a factorization in of votes. Example, he's not going to put Shrek in, even if Shrek gets the number one votes, but say the number two person is Wolf or King K. Rool or Rayman, we might see them possibly get in.
I mean, I think the general consensus from what people are saying so far, from what a lot of fan polls are saying so far, is that K. Rool is the top contender right now.
Yeah,
He's
that
like,
seemed to be a big thing. From last that I checked on Etika's, he was eighth,
yeah. I
which
mean,
was
like
surprising.
this game doesn't have a traditional heavyweight newcomer. It didn't have any you know, like super heavyweight, like a Bowser or a Eevee. Like, I mean, 64 Donkey Kong, Melee hit Bowser, Ganondorf, Brawl DD, and I'm sure I'm reading a few, but Charizard, but like, there's none of those like big, the big clunky
Yeah,
villain stereotype. Like that's,
and I think a lot of people are hoping that if King K. Rool were to get in, that he would be higher on a tier list because Bowser, DDD, Ganon,
yeah,
a
they aren't
lot of
really,
them are very low on the tier
they
list. Our
aren't
best one is probably
the
Donkey Kong.
heavyweights. I mean, the best heavyweights Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong's pretty good, but like super
Yeah,
heavyweights haven't been really getting the most favorable results in Smash Bros.
yeah. But going into it, as I said, Etiquette's top 10. This is from the last time that I checked it. I'm just going to read off his top 10. We're going to throw in our opinions. Number one was Snake. Number two, Shovel Knight. Three, Shantae. Four, Inkling. Five, Banjo-Kazooie. Six, Wolf. Seven, Sora. Eight, as we just discussed, King K. Rool. Nine, Isaac from Golden Sun. And 10, rounding it out, is Rayman. So I guess let's start at the top. Snake, it seems like it's somebody that a lot of people
Like,
want to come back, but it doesn't seem 100% likely,
I
being
don't know.
they's third party.
Snake's a weird case because like, yeah, okay, you don't have to waste time thinking of a new moveset for him because he already has one in Brawl. I mean, you probably have to. There's still some work to take him and put him in the Brawl this
Yeah,
game, but
you
like,
would definitely need to repolish him in some way, maybe change up a few moves, obviously balance him out a little bit because he was very, very good in Brawl.
I mean, Nintendo seems like they really want like being buddy buddy with these characters they're putting in the game. Konami is a company that could support the NX. I mean, it's like it seems like Nintendo's really trying to get good relations with third parties to possibly support the NX. So perhaps they could put Snake in so that Konami would support the NX.
That's true. And also, we do know that Snake's creator is a big fan of Smash Bros. And had wanted Snake in Melee and was ecstatic when he was in Brawl.
Yeah. But he
And
actually,
he probably is pushing very hard for Snake to move into this game.
I'm actually not. I'm 95% sure he actually left Konami though because for some reason or I don't know. Actually, don't know about that. I'm
Uh,
pretty sure he's gone, so he probably doesn't have too much influence anymore.
yeah,
My
somebody
main
can
thing about
clarify
Snake
that in
is
the
like
comments.
the main thing about Snake though is like okay, he fits well. Just the thing is, it seems like they took a very good, they took very careful initiative to make the game more cartoony and less gritty, like Brawl, to a lesser extent Melee were. Like, the realism isn't as real. Like, there's questions like, could Snake raise the rating? Is Snake too dark for this game? Because, like,
I would definitely agree.
Darkest character we have now is, like, what? Loud?
Zero. I mean, I guess Cloud, maybe Zero Suit, saying she's very sexualized. But going into that, I mean, Zero Suit already bumps the rating up to E10. I don't know if they want to bump it up to T again like they did with Brawl. I think they want to keep it a little bit lower. Because I remember when I was younger, if I was around the age of 10, which is a lot of the people they're going for, my parents were sort of skeptical about T-rated games. Yeah, this is back before every 5-year-old played Call of Duty.
Yeah, I mean, there's still people out there who are going to be like, who actually, acknowledge rating and stuff. Like, you really, I don't know, like, is Snake, my main concern about Snake is he's too dark for this game. I mean, like,
especially with guns, grenades, it might not be something they want.
They make careful effort not to put the guns in Brawl, but, like, still, I mean, I don't know, that's my main concern with Snake.
Yeah.
But, so who's next?
So let's move down. I guess we sort of had the same opinion between Shovel Knight and Shantae, so why don't we do them together?
Alright.
So my concern with them is that they're third party, but they're not big third party. They're small indie companies, and even though it is good for Nintendo to have those relations, I don't think that they need those relations as much as for the NX as a Ubisoft or a Namco or a Capcom, the big companies that will bring you in big bucks. Sure, Shovel Knight's selling very well right now, but is he going to have a sequel? And is that company going to put out other games that can make big money? We don't know that yet.
Yeah, like, it's just a one-off thing for the company. I don't know, like, because, I mean, like, it's weird because, like, you gotta look at it this way. They really are using Smash to develop relations with other companies, which seems like a probable theory. Like, you have to think about it like this. Like, okay, what's gonna sell more in Nexus? Port of the Final Fantasy VII Remake or Shantae game? Like,
yeah.
I mean, if you have to pick the one to develop relations with, you're gonna go with the giants because they're the ones who have the games that sell consoles, that make money, that just, I mean, it really, I mean, sure, Shovel Knight and Shantae, like, they have their own fan bases. Shovel Knight's been selling well, but, like, it's, once again, just an indie game. I mean...
And also, you have to factor in, Shovel Knight is not released in Japan right now. And I don't know, I mean, without 50% of the population really having played that game, that could be a problem.
Japan really gets a lot of favoritism in Smash.
Yeah, because Sakurai sees them.
But like a lot of the games that's really popular.
Yeah, just to prove that point, the big Greninja nerfs were actually because of Neotono playing Greninja so good in tournament over in Japan. Sakurai decided to nerf him pretty much purely because of Neotono.
Right off the bat, I mean, so yeah, Japan, it seems like it's kind of like 66% Japan, 33% the rest of the world when it comes to the rest of the people.
Yeah.
I mean,
and I think that, no offense to any people from Europe, Europe is taken into consideration the least. I feel like America is the next part.
I kind of group Europe in with the 30%. Like, us and Europe are kind of the same in there.
Yeah, I would agree, but I would think that America, if you were to make like a tier list of what they factor in the most, I think Japan's 1, America's 2, and then I guess Europe.
The reason America's top seems more prominent is because America's loud.
And because Nintendo of America also factors in Canada.
I don't know. Maybe more people. I don't know. I'd say they're about the same, though. I mean, like...
Yeah. So, why don't we move on to the next one? Inkling. Splatoon, obviously, the shocker that a lot of people had this year of how good of a game that was.
Yeah, that game is taking off. Like,
everybody wants it in Smash.
That was like the little like breath of fresh air. They can focus on Splatoon selling well, support that, and working the NX.
Um,
The NX.
personally, I don't really get Inkling. I don't think Inkling's going to fit very well. I think Inkling is sort of a weird
I don't know.
choice. Not saying that they've put in weird choices, but
I
I
mean,
don't think it flows.
Inkling's popular. I don't know anything about Splatoon. I haven't played Splatoon. I've seen gameplay of it, but I haven't actually played myself. I mean, from what I see, I don't. I mean, there's this whole switching around mechanic, yeah, but like, would it kind of just be another gunner type character?
Yeah, that's one of my concerns.
Or would they be able to take the gunner type character and put some sort of twist on it, like they did Cloud seemingly with his limit break and Shulk with his Another arc? Like, could they do something like that? Or is it, I don't know, like, I
Um,
mean, I'd say they deserve to make him because of popularity, but
yeah, if you were,
I,
again, if this probably purely, if the ballot was based purely off of popularity, who got the most votes, that they can actually make work, because I don't know really if they can make Shrek work if Shrek were to be number one, because it would have to work with DreamWorks and stuff. But the Inkling would be probably in then, because the Inkling seems to be at the top of a lot of lists.
or is Inkling a type of character you're going to save for like an almost guaranteed newcomer for Smash 5? Like,
That's
you
true.
could save Inkling. I don't know. I mean, it's like,
If we have a Smash 5, which it does seem like we will, but
well, no matter if Sakurai makes it or not, we're going to have it. It's making too much money.
yeah. Well, why don't we go to our next one, which would be Banjo-Kazooie, which a lot of people have their concerns about, being that he's owned by Rare now. Or
I don't
has
know.
always been owned by Rare, but now is owned by Microsoft.
I've seen a recent thing. I have two things about Banjo-Kazooie. One positive, one negative. I've seen a recent thing about Minecraft being released for Wii U, and as we all know, Mojang is owned by Microsoft.
So that
That means
means Steve is
Microsoft and
in.
Nintendo
Does
have a
that mean
relationship.
Steve is in Smash 4? Just kidding.
Yeah. But like that means Nintendo and Microsoft are having relations. They're working together. So people are thinking, well, maybe could Banjo Kazooie be getting in because Nintendo and Microsoft are trying to work together? However, my main gripe with them, as much as I would love them in because I love Banjo Kazooie, are they really iconic enough to get a third party spot? Like, are they iconic at the level of Ryu, Cloud, Mega Man, Sonic, and Pac-Man?
My opinion is no. I would say they are maybe like a tier belower. They're like the characters that you really, like, if you start naming characters in video gaming, you will obviously, like, the first characters you're going to name are your Mario, your Pac-Man, your Ryu, your Mega Man. Then, like, maybe the tier belower would be like your Banjo-Kazooie, um, your
Yeah.
Pits, like those sort of characters.
I mean, like, the only thing they really have is that they're kind of, a lot of people see them as an honorary Nintendo character just because
They
of
were the on
their
the
history on the
N64.
N64, and Banjo-Kazooie is it's probably one of the most popular games on the N64.
Now, the main thing with Banjo-Kazooie that is giving people a lot of hope is the tweet that Phil Spencer's put out saying that they've worked with Nintendo before, and he personally would love to see Banjo-Kazooie get in.
I
How,
mean,
how much do you think that's really going to factor in? Is obviously he's saying he wants to work with them, but does that mean that Nintendo wants to work with them? You got to look at both sides.
if he's willing to, I mean, I can't see why a developer would want their character to Smash. It's really up to Nintendo.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see Nintendo wanting to work with them, but I could also see them not wanting to work with them. Like they said, they don't really want to view Microsoft and Sony as enemies. So perhaps this could be a way to kind of, you know.
Yep. Also, one thing that I forgot to put out, even if we're trashing the character that you want, an example, you were very big on Shovel Knight, even though we pretty much told you he's gone. You got to remember that Cloud got in, and it seemed like Cloud was one of the farthest fetched ones. Cloud was one of the joke ones, but no, he's in.
No one
So
even
even though
thought
we're
about suggesting Cloud. Like Cloud wasn't getting in, and then holy crap, it's freaking Cloud.
yeah, even I mean, Shovel Knight could get in, even though we're saying no. Am I Sakurai? No, but I could be saying what he's thinking I could be saying the exact opposite.
Like this ballot is literally like a game of Mario Party. You don't know what the heck is gonna happen. You could think something's going one way, and then you land on the Bowser stage, and all your freaking stars get taken away. It can go any way.
And
That's
then,
my knowledge.
just moving back down the list, Wolf. I know you think Wolf is 100% guaranteed for
Yeah,
Tuesday.
I think they're gonna start off Wolf. Like I think the trailer, a lot of people think this too.
I don't think he's 100% guaranteed. I think he has one of the best shots, but I don't think he's guaranteed.
They brought back Lucas, which I mean, I am more than happy with brought back. But I mean, there's this new Star Wars coming out. Why wouldn't you put Wolf in? I mean, he can't require any more work than Lucas did. They're both semi-clones.
That's true.
They're like, actually no, they're in there on the
Wolf is a little bit farther fetched than Lucas is.
They're more kind of quarter clones. I actually kind of see them as. Like they're not.
It's a new term.
Quarter clones. Like they're just a hair from being their own characters.
Yeah. So Wolf, we both I think agree is Wolf is Wolf is extremely likely to get back in.
Wolf's probably one of the most likely. So it makes sense.
Let's move down to Sora. Sora, in my opinion, is going to be too hard due to licensing issues. Because you have to work with Square Enix, and on top of that...
really work with Square Cloud.
On top of that, you also, I think, would need to work with Disney. And getting Disney in there, too, could just be really hard.
Yeah, it's about like $15 for the character, and then like another stage, because Disney press everything, but that's fine.
And
I don't know, like, would Disney actually have to work, or like...
I don't know how much you want to work with Disney. Disney's your number one competitor for Amiibos right now with Disney Infinity. Them and Skylander. So I don't really know why, if you're Nintendo, why you want to work with Disney. Right now, they're one of your bigger competitors in Amiibos, which are selling really good right now.
I mean, my main thing with Sora is, I don't think Square deserves 2 reps. Like, Square already got 1 rep, and no one saw it coming.
Yeah, I don't think Square's big enough.
I think it's just going to be Cloud. Like, Cloud's going to be the only Square rep. I mean...
Yeah. Capcom got 2 because Mega Man and Ryu, they're iconic. Namco got 2, right? Yeah. Namco got 1 with Pac-Man, but Namco worked on the game, so they can get a second one. Whoever Namco wants to put in, they can put on. I don't think Square gets 2. I think, for the people that like Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy, just take what you get with Cloud.
Yeah, I mean...
Let's go on now again to King K. Rool. We already addressed, so I'm just going to move down to Isaac from Golden Sun. Personally, one of my favorite characters. One of 2 characters that I voted for on the ballot. Even though the other one is pretty much deconfirmed, which is Lloyd from Tales of Symphonia. But Isaac, personally, my opinion, I want Isaac in. I think he's going to be very important. But if you're going off that relationship thing, Camelot not going to bring you a ton of money for the NX. Also, he's a lot like Robin. He would work a lot like Robin. I don't know really how much you could, differentiate the 2. They're both sword players. They both have projectiles in their games. I don't know. I feel like people will call him a Robin clone.
What is he? Is he first party?
Second party.
Okay, second party.
He's by Camelot Games.
Alright, so I don't know. My main thing with sort of Isaac is because alright, I kind of view it as okay, we got 1 blonde-haired swordsman, and we just got another.
2. Yeah.
Are you really gonna get a 3rd? Okay.
I don't think they care about the color of their hairs, though.
I mean, the thing is, I can see obscure RPG character I could see Isaac being put in consideration, considering he didn't make it back as an assist trophy, which is kind of strange.
It is strange. That's the main argument that I have, along with a ton of people.
I've been thinking, okay, do we show for Isaac, and then eventually show me Schultz because he's more recent, and Xenoblade got the sequel. That's probably another thing about that.
And the remake.
Port.
Yeah, the port.
And then I was like, okay, well, maybe you can make it a DLC, but now we already got Cloud.
Yeah. Also, another big problem that a lot of people have is there's no new Golden Sun game coming out, which a lot of characters that we're seeing getting in have new games coming out. Example,
Yeah,
Xenoblade
the next
Chronicles
Mother game's
port.
just around the corner.
Funny. Um,
I would.
Xenoblade Chronicles got ported to the 3DS. First off, everybody should play that game.
Dude,
Um,
that's fine.
Final Fantasy Remake coming out, Street Fighter 5.
I mean,
These are
yeah,
games that they're trying to promote. And
and
there's
part of
no
it,
Golden Sun 4 coming out. And my next concern is if you're going to put in a protagonist from Golden Sun, why won't you put in Matthew? He's the newest main character
I
from
think it's just
Golden Sun.
Isaac's the one that's the most iconic.
Isaac is more iconic, but I don't know. Neither of them are very iconic. If you're going off that tier list like I put up,
Isaac's
they're probably both towards the bottom. Why wouldn't you just put in the newer one, the one that people could get as a DS game that can work on their
The
3DSs?
thing is, people didn't like that game. People said that game was like
Yeah,
the
that's
worst.
the big thing. People hated that game, and people
And
hated it because Isaac wasn't really in it.
isn't Isaac's? I kind of see like that's the unofficial mascot of Earthbound. Is Isaac kind of the unofficial mascot of
I
Golden?
guess you could call him that.
I mean,
Probably. I mean, it's only had 3 games, and he's the main. I guess I'm only in the second one at the very beginning. I think he's still the main protagonist of the second one.
like
First off, everybody should play Golden Sun too. So play Xenoblade Chronicles. That will take you 7 years, and then take like 2 days to play Golden Sun.
yeah, that's your recommended games too.
That's how you're going to do it.
I think Isaac's hopes are sadly just slowly dying.
Yeah, I would agree. I think he's just going down. Last but not least, though, it's going to Rayman, and we were talking about this earlier today. You were not thinking Rayman was going to get in until I told you. I think Rayman has an extremely good chance of getting in.
Yeah, and your logic's very good.
Because what we've seen is Nintendo is trying to repair relationships. I think with working with Square to get Cloud in the game, they're trying to repair that, trying to get Final Fantasy to come to the NX.
Especially considering Square apparently is like supports the NX, like one of the first supporters of the NX.
Yeah.
Even though it's just a rumor, that's really huge considering that we have
Yeah.
Cloud.
Hopefully, I think putting Ryu in, you might be trying to get Street Fighter 5 coming to the NX. So, Rayman coming from Ubisoft, which is the big dollar company, why would you not want them to help you out on the NX? And putting Rayman in Smash, giving them free marketing like that, is going to help Ubisoft, and it's really going to help make that relationship great, so they will come to the NX and bring you money.
Yeah, I mean, as much as people don't like Ubisoft, I mean, we cannot deny the NX needs third parties to survive. Like, that is the main thing.
Yeah.
It needs to be. I mean, I'm the one that complains for like specs and stuff. Like, specs don't really matter too much to me. But like, this needs to be a high quality, like non-updated console. It needs to be up to date, and it has to have third party support. Ubisoft's the way to do that. They are a great third party support, even though a lot of people don't like them.
They make money. They just make money. That's how it is. Yeah, they're going to sell you consoles. They're going to sell you games. I mean, granted, most of the money for the games will go to them, but you still get some. So, I mean, every penny counts when the Wii U bombed like it did.
I mean, yeah, the Wii U, Nintendo's learning that, I mean, it needs third parties.
Yeah, they're going to need third parties to survive. And I know Etika said he voted for Rayman, but he's thinking Rayman 0 chance. I'm on the other side. I don't really want Rayman in, but I think Rayman, out of the 10 we just discussed, I think he probably has the second best chance. Would you agree? I think Wolf has the best, and then Rayman.
It makes too much sense considering for this whole buddy theory we have. I mean, it makes so much sense.
Yeah, this buddy theory turns out to be true, and you see Street Fighter 5 come to the NX, and you see the Final Fantasy remake come to the NX. I don't see why not try and mend some relationships with Ubisoft, or just make them better. I don't really think they have a problem with Ubisoft.
Well, Ubisoft just dropped support for Wii U because it was alive.
Yeah, I don't think they really have a problem with Ubisoft, but who knows?
I mean, just give us a normal controller.
Yeah.
Give us the 3 controller.
Yeah, don't give us a $60 controller. We have to buy Nintendo just to play with a
And
normal
the
controller.
$60 gamepad is possibly to replace it for.
Oh, don't even get me started on replacing gamepads. But anyways, stages. We've seen that a lot of characters have been coming with stages. Like, sort of unofficially, Roy was sort of in with that. The
The
Miiverse
newcomer
stage, and Lucas was
I
sort of in with the Dreamland stage. Ryu got his own stage.
think every newcomer's getting their own stage because like Cloud's getting his stage, he's getting Midgar,
Yeah.
which I have a whole bunch of music sessions for, but I'm not gonna get into that.
Yeah. Midgar, first off, we can all agree Midgar won't be tournament legal, but it does look like a cool stage. It reminds me of Kanto.
That Garpland Thief.
Or not Kanto, Kalos Pokemon region. My bad.
I mean, like, yeah, pretty much just Kalos except for Midgar, right?
Yeah.
You know, oh,
The real question is, what about returning stages? Are we going to see stages come back? Personally, I really want to see Yoshi's Story come back. That was my favorite stage in PM and in Melee. I think it should come back. I think that a lot of retro stages would be good to bring back.
If they do end up bringing, well, maybe they'll bring back a Star Fox thing. Like maybe they'll, I would say maybe they bring Corneria to this game.
Corneria's on the 3DS. That's my problem.
With the Wii U.
Yeah. I don't know. I think if Wolf comes back, he's not getting a stage to come with him. But if you saw Rayman or Snake or Shovel Knight come in, they could get a stage.
Maybe they probably just poured in Shadow Moses out for Brawl. Like I don't see them wanting to actually work.
Refurbish it a little.
Yeah, just update the graphics, Shadow Moses. Yeah, that's probably what I predict would happen.
And then, so stages, there's that.
I'm pretty sure every new character probably will get a stage.
Yeah, and even if it doesn't directly correlate to their game, we might just get a stage.
Yeah,
to come with them. Anyways, another thing that we've seen with every other one come out is Mii Costumes. Really? I don't use Mii Costumes. I don't think you do either.
Yeah, I don't even play
But a lot of people are hype about them, even though a lot of people say they deconfirmed King K. Rool and Lloyd. But
yeah, I think people take Mii Costume to heart. They Link as Mii Costume, Samus Mii Costume, then they Mask Mii Costume. They don't totally kill characters.
I would say if you were vote for Shovel Knight, and
I think Shovel Knight and Shantae would make great Mii Costumes.
Yeah, I think that if you can't make them a character, or you just don't want them really because they're third-party indie games, I think they would make good Mii Costumes.
Save the spots for like the big guns, the ones that are just huge, and save the huge guys. And Mii Costumes are for the smaller characters. I mean, Mii Costumes, I can realistically see it being some sort of other Final Fantasy costume.
Yep.
Whether or not it's from 7 or not.
Yeah.
Or they're off.
So we're obviously going to see Mii Costumes revealed on Tuesday. I mean, they're probably the least hyped thing, at least for me personally, but I know a lot of people are hyped about Mii Costumes, so.
You have to do a certain charm in them. I can see people like it, so.
Now,
the costumes you want.
Let's sort of backtrack to characters. Are there any characters that you personally want to see that we didn't talk about?
Pichu.
Pichu, yeah.
Pichu. I'm not even joking. Bring back Pichu. I want to get people salty by beating people with Pichu. Like seriously, just break Pichu, make the best in the game, so that people yell nerf Pichu. I want to hear that. I want to hear it. I want to get hate for being a Pichu player.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Again, I brought up Lloyd. With his Mii costume, I don't know. Like we just said, Mii costumes surely don't deconfirm anybody, but I have a feeling it sort of puts him down a little lower.
Yeah.
I want to see Lloyd. I think Lloyd would be cool wielding 2 swords and having projectiles, but then with that, obviously, that might make him a little OP unless you give him really, really bad frame data. Like I'm talking Ganon's on crack. Well, not on crack, because crack will make it faster. Ganon's, except like a ton worse.
But like, I don't know, they turn it down. Like Cloud, like I don't know. You think certain characters are good, like their actual power from the game gets turned considerably. I mean, remember Paladin is supposed to be a god.
Yeah.
Um,
So,
yeah. I also, in addition to speaking on characters, I want Ice Climbers back. I know it's
yeah,
not
I was
like
just
it's
about to say that actually. Ice climbers seem to be a fan favorite, but the thing is that you can't put them on the 3DS if you're going to do two, which I don't get because you did Rosalina and Luma, but.
Yeah, but Luma's different. Luma's like pretty much projectile vibes. I don't know. Like, I don't care about the 3DS. Come on, Fire. You break the rule just once. Bring back the Ice Climbers.
With you being an Ice Climber main in every other game and wanting them back, would you be fine if we just got Popo?
You don't have Popo. Just get 4 Popo for Nana. I'll play Nana.
You would be fine with having Sopo or Sona.
Maybe Sopo just buff him. Give him realistic.
Yeah, give him some. Obviously, you would buff him because there's not Nana to help you. So yeah. I think that's it for now. Hopefully this has hyped you up a little bit more for Tuesday. I know I'm personally hyped out of my mind. Definitely we'll see what happens Tuesday. Anyways, thank you for watching and have a good one.